All eyes on the NCAA tournament. We're not just talking about Division I. In fact, we have a front row seat to a lot of the action right here in Evansville. Ford Center is playing host to the Division II tournament. Joining us now is Erin Greiniger, the Marketing and Events Coordinator for Evansville Sports Corporation. Erin, thank you so much for being here with us. Now, the first day of Elite Eight play was yesterday. How did it go? Is it going smoothly? Were there any hiccups?
Everything's going great so far. You know, that first day is a pretty jam-packed day. We've got all 8 teams playing in those 4 games, so it's back-to-back basketball, but everything's going pretty smoothly. We really like to rely on our partners within the Ford Center and the NCAA and the GLVC as they host. Their commissioner, Jim Namovich, has been integral in that process.
Absolutely. Now, you know, not as many people follow Division II as they do Division I, but this is really a big deal for Evansville, and it's very exciting play there. Talk a little bit about that. What does this mean to the city and the area?
It's an absolute testament to the type of hospitality that we have down here in Evansville. It's a testament to the type of facilities we have as well. You know, people look at Division I basketball more for March Madness, but Division II is some top-tier competition, and we have the best of the best in the entire country coming right here to the Ford Center.
And I know it's probably not easy to put on a tournament of this size, but you all have been doing it for several years now. What goes into this? How soon do you start, and what does go into putting on a tournament like this?
You know, certain aspects take a few years out as far as specific rentals and things like that, but we start, you know, months out, start having regular meetings with the NCAA and our host partners in the venue, and then as we really approach the new year, we really hone in on March and get down to business every year.
And you're coming off of the OVC as well, so
Correct.
I mean, do you ever stop?
we have quite a busy March, but you know, we have great partners in the Ohio Valley Conference as well, and being able to host both tournaments at the Ford Center, we've got it pretty streamlined with being able to rely on their great staff at the venue as well, so they make it easy for us.
Now, we've been following along, we've been covering some of the games, and we've noticed there's not that big of a crowd, at least not yet. You don't really expect there to be as many as in Division I, but without a division, you know, we no longer have a Division II school in the area, which kind of helps drive some of that excitement. Does that make a difference, do you think? And how do you see the attendance growing over the tournament? What do you see about attendance?
I think that's something that kind of depends year to year, given that the teams are traveling from all over the country.
That's right.
So some of the times that's just going to depend on where each regional champion is coming from. You know, on Monday we had University of Missouri St. Louis playing, so this, you know, St. Louis isn't too bad of a drive. We've got West Liberty's not too far. We've got Lincoln Memorial not too far. So it just kind of depends travel-wise who's able to attend.
Do you think a lot of people are waiting to see if their team gets into that Final Four before they make the trip to Evansville?
I would imagine we'll have a much larger crowd for Saturday, given, you know, most people's work schedules and travel schedules as well.
And speaking of such, I mean, this really is a boost for Evansville as far as tourism and bringing people in, right?
We're bringing 8 full teams. They're bringing all of their coordinators with them, their coaches, they're bringing their families, they're bringing their team administrators and their fans as well. So a ton of hotel rooms for our region, a lot of restaurant traffic for our region and our small businesses. Great way to get traffic downtown as well.
It's really important, absolutely. Now, the play is heated, it's very exciting, and for folks who may not have really taken part in this, you have an opportunity coming up. I think it's Friday.
Yes.
You have an all-star game that is free for anybody to come see. Talk about that.
We have the NABC Reese's All-Star Game, and that's something we do every year, and it's the East team versus the West team, and it's the best of the best within Division II, of course, minus the teams that are participating. It's got players in their last years of eligibility, and it's a free event to the public. It's like 6 p.m. in the Ford Center. It's a great way to kind of give those athletes one last tribute as they close that chapter within their collegiate athletic careers.
So it's this Friday. Anybody can come free of charge, come in and watch these good players play.
At the Ford Center, right here in downtown Evansville.
And when is the championship game for the Division II?
Saturday at 2 p.m. Central Time.
At Ford Center right here in Evansville. We get to crown the champion. All right. Thank you, Erin Greiniger with the Evansville Sports Corporation. We appreciate you being here and all you do for Evansville, too.